This is the 6-way knife we're running. This is my first experience with it. And this is the Timberwolf Pro LP firewood processor. I really like this machine. I cherry picked some nice looking oak logs and we're just going to run the 6-way, give you guys a show. The splitting power feels very good. No problems at all. I moved the trailer over for stacking tomorrow. We are reorganizing Oakland, but this will all get stacked there, and then we'll continue on back to that wall. Man, what a long day for me. Gee whiz. Look at that, I'm covered in sawdust. This is the Timberwolf Pro LP processor. And what I was showing you today was that new 6-way knife. I guess Timberwolf watched my last video and I was wondering how this thing would handle the 6-way, and the next day I opened my eyes and there was a 6-way knife here at the woodyard. It handles it fine. The splitting power on this is excellent, guys. I wouldn't complain about splitting power, even though we always want more, but this is very... Now, oak logs split easy. And I did cherry pick these logs just to show the 6-way. But I mean, what the heck? And when you have a processor, you buy processor logs, and that's what they look like, you know. The log lift, okay, you got to learn to manage this. And I could do a better job on this video, but these were oak logs, and man, are they heavy when they plop down on the ground. I had changed my procedure because I used to do this with that Dyna. I only use one runner, but I keep the runner on this side instead of that side. I just didn't feel like moving it. The reason I got tired of always stepping over top of a log to roll these. You only need one runner. It's just the way I've figured it all out, but in this case, I got the runner on the wrong side. I think it's safer. You don't have to step over top of something, and the logs roll just as good. But it's powerful. The in-feed chain works great. I just think that if you are in the market for a processor, you got to look at this one, especially if you're just getting your start in the industry. This has to be what you're going to wind up judging all the other processors against, just because of it's feature heavy, and the price will get your attention, and it's not going to let go. I think for anything to be called pro, it's probably going to have an adjustable knife, which this has. It's going to have an outfeed, which this has. It's going to have an auto cycle splitter, which this has. On top of that, it's got a Forester bar. This is just a nice machine. And, you know, prices are high on everything, but finally we have a machine that is in that affordable range for us normal people, huh? I like it. And it's a 16-inch max. I understand that Timberwolf is selling a lot of these, and they're just now getting delivered. This is the first one. This was the one that was on display at all of the trade shows this summer and fall. I like it a lot. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I'll leave a link to the description if you want to see updated price, or if you need to talk with someone at Timberwolf, the number will be on there, and I think you can't go wrong with this. All right, everyone, have a great day.